shit. And tonight, guys, we're going to go ahead and leave an open mic night tonight. And we'll do call-ins if people want to call in. The number is in the description. Excuse me. Sophia, what's going on? New shirt, try Macy's. Try Macy's, try Macy's. Excuse me. Nah, man, allergies, dude. Bad allergies. No, I got vaccinated, man. And what actually happened was I got food poisoning a couple weeks ago, and I threw up really bad, and it like stripped the lining out of my throat, dude. It sucked. It sucked. I ate at some restaurant, man, and my stomach just doesn't handle fried food too good. And yeah, man, I threw up real violently, and I'm still kind of recovering from that, if you want to know. That's why my throat sounds all fucked up. But nah, man, I got vaccinated and everything. I'm probably gonna go get the third dose here. Yeah, it happens, man. I just don't eat fried food that much, and I ate some fucking flautas from some Mexican restaurant, man, and I woke up in the middle of the night with the stomach saying, yeah. Hit that like button when you get in here. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, but no Rona here, guys. I stayed. I tried to keep it, you know. Do you remember the reference? Macy's don't sell my kind of t-shirts. Macy's don't have the kind of suits I wear. I'm actually going to go to Macy's eventually, guys. And I'm going to go to the suit aisle and look for some. Well, just tonight, I'm in my living room. I just didn't want to be in the back tonight in the studio. But hit that like button when y'all get in here, man. Yeah, it's nice out in my living room, and it's just a little different setting change. So cheers to everybody. It is happy hour tonight. And if you guys want to call in, man, call in. The number's in the channel description. My phone's right here on me, so if you guys want to call and tell your story. I did get an email today, however, from somebody who's about to drop me their story. I'll read the email I got initially. This person reached out to me. I'm not going to give any names, address, locations, nothing like that, so don't ask in advance, okay? It says, hello, Alex, Full Frontal Exposure. How are you doing? Thank you for doing an extra meeting for everyone to share their story of what connected them to your channel, and thanks for being considerate to us. Okay, I'm not, there's parts I'm redacting because of this person wants me to keep their privacy. I'm just going to give the bits and pieces of the story that I've got so far. I'm recovering from JMMI and wondered if I can share my story by email. I don't want David's attack dogs to come after me like they usually do when someone speaks out publicly. I'm not strong enough emotionally for that. I had a confrontation with Michelle already, and the whole relationship with them drained me physically, emotionally, spiritually, and a bit financially. I was confronting them for several months, first gently and then strongly until Michelle blocked me. I'm blocked too, so don't feel so bad. In my experience, they were like psychic and financial vampires, and David like a slave master or dictator. Okay, David, this is coming from somebody that, okay, I wasn't very deep into the cult, but the experience I had with them was the worst experience of my life. I had never met people like that among Christians and was naive and unprepared for such a cult experience. It's okay, you're not naive. David is just a fucking master manipulator. Don't think of yourself as naive. These people are very just, they're good at what they do. They're cunning. Like people have said David is cunning. And they're greedy. They care about nobody but themselves, okay? That's why we're here. So thank you for sharing your story. You know who you are. I've already been in contact. I'm already texting this person, and we're moving forward. So, yep. See, you're not naive. We got you. There's people from other organizations in here that will fold you into this. Welcome to the group. And if you have any issues, you go ahead and reach out to any one of us. Okay. Um, okay. I'm very thankful for yours and Cult Watch channels and the many funny comments from the subscribers. Laughing is like medicine. It really helps in the recovery from a horror experience like David's cult. See, David, laughter is healing for these people. You understand that? You guys keep the comments coming because the laughter is helping these people in the long run. Tells you right here. Email says the comments are funny. They're making these people laugh. It's healing them. It's helping them. Because what it sounds like, I haven't even gotten the whole story of this person's experience with the organization. So I like how you go about the cult in a legal way by filing fraud reports. I believe cult leaders fear the law no matter what they say. Yes, they do. They fear the law. Recently, I saw the videos you did about the case, the cease and desist letter, and was so surprised that they had the nerve to do that. I was too. I was surprised that they had the nerve to do that too, because it's like, David, here you are spitting out all this shit, all this bullshit, and you're gonna send me a cease and desist letter, dude? Come on, dude. Go back and look at your sermons and look at your rants and your raves, you know? And David, it's bad, dude. It's like, you can't come here with the cease and desist and expect me to stop what I'm doing when you're out there, dude, just preaching this full out hate, dude. Just hate. You are preaching hate, David, okay? David is the one defaming people in every sermon. He is threatening and attacking people in every sermon with hell, cancer, decapitation, and so on. Absolutely, he does this. We're sitting here watching. Y'all hit that like button when you get in here and subscribe if you're new. I should not be surprised, but I am. David is harassing people in his sermons and on social media. That's why I reached out and wanted you to know I appreciate your channel, your work, and the people connected to you. I wish you the best and good rest in spite of your work in concerning the cult craziness. I told her, first of all, ma'am, thank you for sharing your story with me. You're more than welcome to share your story here. As you will face, like they'll face, if anybody comes out here and shares their story, I expect everybody here to treat them with the fucking utmost respect. And I don't think I need to say this, but I know we're all decent human beings. That's why we're all here, guys. Is because we're all good people here, and we're here for the common good. So let's, we don't want these people to think of themselves as naive. We have to remind themselves that they're not naive. It's just they were fooled into believing something that David isn't really. I told this contact I've been following David since about 2017 or 2018, David, and yes, I have. The obsession became very real and very dangerous for me at one time, that I was ready to give up my life to further investigate this organization myself. The group behind this movement is bigger than anything David could imagine or is for that matter. I'd like to keep this email open for anyone that wants to get a story out. If you're okay with me sharing your story, minus the minor details of names and dates, I'm happy to be your voice for the world to hear. If you'd like to give a pseudonym for your story, I'm also happy to oblige in any way I can. Keep the faith, stay safe, and you're welcome to contact me here, and I asked this contact if they're on Android or iOS. Found out they're on iOS, so I've actually been already texting this person. So I've already made that contact. This person says, okay, thanks. By the way, my mom saw your channel and said after a few minutes he is not in it for himself. I saw that as well. I'm not in it for myself. I gain nothing out of this, man. This is for the greater good, David. If you don't know anything about the greater good, this is going to affect generations to come, what we're doing here. So just be aware of that, okay? I will write in chunks as far as I get with the story in the upcoming days, and will take a break if it triggers me too much. In the moment, my voice still gets shaky when I speak about my jam and my experience with my friends. So writing is better, and I can reflect on my mistakes and the red flags better. Not a mistake. We don't think of it as a mistake here, okay? It's all right. We understand that some of the people coming out of these organizations are living with a lot of shame. That's understandable, but it's okay. We're not here to shame you guys. The fact that you guys, you're aware of it, I mean, yeah, Sean, if you want to call in, I don't care. That's fine, call in. Let's see. Yes, you can share my story without names and location. If you mention this, they know immediately who I am. I was their chosen one Now I guess their tactics are the same in every country, but I did not feel chosen, and God never confirmed David's claims on me. I'll get into that story later. I have a good support here from family and friends, and I'm in a safe place. David and staff tried to separate me from my good and healthy relationships, but they failed. I'll eventually be FaceTiming with this person too. So, David, another contact's coming forward. They're going to tell me their story, and I'm going to put it out for them. Kelly Johnson, I've done that. I've wrote several letters up to their congressional senators. Nothing's happened, of course. Marilyn, go back. That's enough. Come on. Thank you. Yes, you're beautiful and I love you. You're very cute. Lindsay Barnes, you know, what I don't like to do with these contacts is if they contact me, I don't share those contacts with anybody. I really don't, just out of respect for them. Yeah, Megan Fitzgerald, everything we heard was going on is going on. Exactly. Yeah, Lindsay Barnes. Open mic is... Hang on, let me get the number in there. That's the open mic number, guys, if you guys want to call. Go ahead and call in, man. You guys don't need to be scared here. Nobody can see your face. Bella, hi, thank you for being here. Tell me where you're watching from. Everybody, tell me where you're watching from. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Tell me where you're watching from. Tony, fix this. Fix this. Fix this sound, Tony. All my dogs are coming here. I'm watching from Texas. Come here, buddy. Oh, LA in the house. Woo, woo. Marley says, hey. Hi. Marley says, deuces, bitches. That's cool, man. That's good to see where y'all from. Right on, man. Everybody's... That's not the right flow, Tony. Come on, Tony, get with it. Got to get with the right flow. Oh, well, that's where David is, Shauna Lloyd. He's up in Taylor, Michigan. Taylor's southern Michigan, I think, though, from what I've map quested. Violins. Marley could be the violins, and Marilyn can be the drummer. They're speeded up the other night. I was like, doo, 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 doo. Put the number on the screen quickly, quickly, quickly. Come here, Marilyn. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Marilyn says hi too. She says, hey, Daddy, how you doing? Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Okay, thank you. And it's not working? Oh, I didn't hear it. Oh, you know why? Okay, I'm going to call him back. Hang on. I didn't see the call come through. That's weird.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Hang on. That's weird. I'm not getting your calls. Hang on. Hey, you there? Hey,
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. You're on live.
All right. What's up, man?
I can hear you. You're on live.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, most of y'all might know me by now, but hey, my bro over here, I want to go ahead and let everybody know, keep doing what you're doing. Listen, I grew up in one of these destructive cults, and I think it's time that people heard how destructive they can be, how they operate from the inside. We talk a lot about David, but, you know, David's just part of a much wider movement, a much bigger group. You know, he's the bastard child of a lot of these organizations. He's essentially the end of a long rope of people that have come before to establish something like this. So, you know, growing up in an organization like this, led by a charismatic, destructive leader, you know, anybody who wants to come out now. You're amongst family. You're amongst friends here. We love you guys. You know, we believe that this is a bad guy, but you're not bad people. You're confused, like I was. If y'all have any questions, be more than happy to answer.
Yeah, you want to tell us what organization your family was involved with?
Yeah, man. So, basically, these were latter rain Pentecostals. The Pentecostal movement in itself is not destructive. It is not bad. It's just a religious movement like any other one. The Mormons, the Baptists, the Episcopalian. The Pentecostals have a tendency, along with any other charismatic movement, to form splinter organizations. David comes from a group that I came from. It's a mix of the Pentecostals. These are the people that believe in raising their hands, praying in tongues, and, you know, that's a legitimate faith tradition. But they take it one step further with their mix of this thing called the New Apostolic Reformation. This idea that the apostles are back, the prophets are back, and they have authority over everyone else. They have power over everyone else. They're the centerpieces. They're the people who make everything happen. They have the power to heal you. They have the power to kill you. The New Apostolic Reformation came out of something called the Latter Rain movement. My family was a part of all this. It was a splinter group off of the Assemblies of God. These small, independent Pentecostal churches, usually led by evangelists. These evangelists are people who have been training since they were kids, usually mentored by another evangelist or apostle, and usually get in on the money train. It's not really about Christianity anymore for these people that are in the leadership organizations. It's about control. It's about cash. It's about power. It's about territory, just like any other organized crime unit.
Would you relate these organizations to an organized crime unit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
These organizations, everybody's in it together. Why do you think David E. Taylor came from the same group of people that produced Eddie Long? They're all related. Every last one of them are interconnected. Eddie Long, David E. Taylor, Kenneth Copeland, they're all just
Jesse
part of the
Duplantis,
same
Benny
machine.
Hinn.
Jesse Duplantis, all of them. That's another element of this, the word of faith. All of these things are connected, right? So you can't have one without the other. What David has done is he's taken advantage of a very, very popular Christian movement and then corrupted it. He's not the only one. See, the business model of these people is they'll go from city to city preaching.
Church is ultimately a business model now.
It is. It is. Religion itself is more of a business model than anything else.
Yeah.
They have to follow certain things to keep their doors open, their lights on. You know, for some countries, you get taxed based on your religious affiliation. It's not that way in the U.S.
Some of the members in our group from the UK say this does not happen in the UK because there's so much regulation on it.
It doesn't. You may see the church that you belong to in Germany tax you, or if you're part of the Jewish community, the government might collect a tax and distribute it to those members. But that's kind of a big national movement. You know what I mean? In the United States, you won't see, like in the UK, you know, this business model of traveling evangelists going between city and city, visiting each other's churches, drawing crowds to try to swell their bank accounts. That's how this whole thing works.
Yeah. It's whiskey, always.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Victory's Voice 74. I'm in the Assemblies of God Pentecostal, but the apostles were all crucified and died in about 1 to 200 AD. Absolutely. I'm with you 100% there, Victory's Voice. The apostles died a long time ago. Long time ago.
So these people who claim to be apostles, they derive their authority either from other people claiming to be apostles, claiming to be direct descendants of these people who died, which is, by the way, against the Assemblies of God ideology. And, you know, that's how they claim their authority. David took another route. He said he had a road to Damascus experience, and that he was made an apostle by Jesus directly, which is impossible to verify conveniently.
You know, what I question, too, is how did these apostles and these prophets just come on and say, oh, God chose me?
Right. I mean,
I'm a prophet and I'm an apostle, but
the
the only people that I know are seeing God are people on really good drugs. That's just my opinion. You know,
I'm going to tell you, if I saw Jesus making a sandwich in my kitchen, I'd check myself into the hospital.
Yeah. This Lindsey Barnes, can I give out your channel name, or do you want to stay anonymous? Somebody's asking who this is. Can I give your channel name, or you want to stay anonymous?
Go ahead.
Okay,
You all know me.
this is Israel number 1, guys. That's who's on the phone. Is Israel number 1? I know him personally. We're good friends. He's a veteran like me. Definitely not full of shit like David. You know, again, I spoke to somebody the other night too, Israel number 1, and he was Corsica 2nd Airborne Regiment out of Bosnia or Romania or something. Nice guy. I talked to him, and the fact that the fact that there's these people here that are educated, was what I was trying to tell David, is we're not bullshit people, especially the military guys that are following this. We pay too much attention to detail for David to slip anything past us.
Well, not only that, but, you know, David, he deals with people that either they don't know any better or they choose to remain willfully ignorant. Like, how do you think he slips this whole general thing, since we're talking about the military?
Yeah.
How do you think he slips this whole general thing past people? How do you think that he can get out here and say, I'm a general, you know, I'm the leader of God's army, I'm the general, you know, I'm the emperor? Where in the Bible do you hear anybody in the New Testament, or even the Old Testament, claiming to be a general or an emperor or a king, and that God has given you some sort of imperial seal, like you're in the middle of medieval Japan? Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't check out anywhere.
Yeah.
But the people are so imbued and infused with this idea that he has divine authority, they go with it. You know, King David, whenever he came against Saul, you know, he didn't even want to fight Saul.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to go up against Saul.
Yeah.
Saul threw a spear right at him, and, you know, he hid from him.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't until he was anointed as king later. He was humble. You know, the Bible is full of all this poetry of humility, of forgiveness, of, you know, people trying to do the right thing despite being deeply flawed. And, you know, I think that's the most ironic thing of this whole thing, is that if David would actually open his Bible, he might turn into a better person.
Yeah. But he never opens his Bible is the problem. You always see that bastard sitting on the podium. You never see it move.
Right. You know, Will, let me tell you one thing that I did notice from David is that he seems to be quoting a lot of deuterocanonical texts, a lot of apocrypha. For
Yeah.
example, the Book of Enoch,
Yes.
or the Wisdom of Ezra, or the Wisdom of Solomon, which are ancient texts that are forgeries. These texts, they make all kinds of wild claims, like that. If you've ever heard the story of Lilith in the Garden of Eden, or something like that, that's where that comes from. Where you hear about the portals and Azazel and all these crazy Bible stories, and stuff like that. That's where he's getting the majority of these crazy ideas from. Where he's talking about how he knows the depths of Satan. This is where he's getting it from.
Yeah.
This is why other pastors don't want to have anything to do with him.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. We're sitting back here watching the whole thing go down, and we're not it's that's why we're all here together, man. See, okay,
Right.
so everybody that's listening to this, people who have been directly affected by these people, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the call here, okay? Jump back in the live stream. Thanks for your call, man. Appreciate your time, brother. All right.
All right, you guys take care.
All right, peace out, brother. Okay. So, people have been directly affected here by David. Now that they're older, they have a voice and they're able to speak up. My dogs are being so annoying right now. Oh, shit. Oops, sorry. Bella, I see that you called. I'm going to call you back, okay? Come here, Marilyn. Okay, you guys, this is enough. You're kind of annoying me now. Go on. Go on. You guys go do your thing. They're really overbearing sometimes. Yeah, Michelle's kids? Fuck, man.
Hey.
Hey,
John. Hey.
how are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Okay, this is our other channel follower, Bella. She's been with us for a long time, too. So you're live, Bella.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because I turned everything down so
Okay.
it wouldn't echo, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to say a couple of things. First of all, obviously, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you for being here.
I've always worried about someone coming after you from the church, and so I have a lot of ideas I would like to put in place. But I just want to state that for people to remember that, for us that are not in this situation, it's easy for us to say, how could someone offer this? But there's a lot of people that are tired and they're desperate, and they're falling for this dude, and it's disgusting. But at the same time, these are people that are hurting. And so I'd love to have some kind of fund or something that we could do, just to have a pad to protect
Yep.
in case they do want to leave.
Well, we're still moving forward with the nonprofit. We have some people actually in the group right now that are actually taking nonprofit classes. So there are.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
great.
we already have one of the channel followers, Bitter Bad Bitch. She's taking some nonprofit classes.
Okay.
So she's
Oh.
doing the studying part on that. So we have people already looking
Mhm.
into it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, another thing, and this is something I want to put out there. I don't know how you feel about it, but I would love to have a separate fund
Okay.
that just kind of insulates you, because I don't want you getting sued or anything,
Yeah.
which I know you've gotten that cease and desist.
Yeah.
I would love if we could come together as community, and I know I am more than willing to start it and put money into it, just to have something for you so that, if it ever needed to be, that you would have something there.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah. I mean, ultimately,
I-
and here's the thing about that. I want to be straight up with you guys about that. Like the fact that David sent me that cease and desist, that just proves to me one thing, guys. That just proves to me that David is nothing but scared. Because if I wasn't filing the right reports, he wouldn't be sending out those cease and desist. David knows we're
Right.
filing the fraud reports against him, and I appreciate it. I was thinking about this the last couple of days too, and the fact that David is already sending me the cease and desist. That's I had to be willing to take the risk to put my face out there. That was the risk I
Right.
was willing to take. Was I expecting this? Absolutely. I was waiting for this, David. As I'm speaking to these channel members, David, I was waiting on this. Okay, no color filters.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
I get what you say. Yeah.
But no, it's always better
get
safe
you.
than sorry. And yeah, David could come out and sue me for defamation, but David, you can't defame yourself any more than you've done, okay?
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I know you, and I've come to know you through your channel and stuff, and I know you're a little hard-headed and stuff.
I am, yeah.
Which is beautiful. But as I guess it's just a difference in the male and female. I'm more protective, and I
Yeah.
just feel like if there was something there, it would just make me feel better.
Yeah.
And maybe other channel members, just to know that you've got a little protection there.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is not even the legality of it.
Yeah.
It's that this man has got people
Yeah.
that have left on children.
Yeah.
They've left their families.
Yeah.
They've given everything up for him. Who knows what they are capable
What they're
of?
willing or
Like,
capable to do. You guys hear this?
Exactly.
Yeah. You got
Right. And and that's what makes me worry is
Mm-hmm.
these are people that, in a lot of ways, I mean, they are sucked in so hard. And the thing that really shows me how bad it is, and thank you to, I can't even think of her name, that released, I can't think of her name, that released with Michelle's, deposition.
Mm-hmm.
That shows me how bad it really is. Like, all along, I thought,
Yeah.
she can't be that bold. But she is. It's worse than I thought. And so there's a lot of people that are like her. I mean, this woman has given up so much money from a job and left the children. Granted, she has, contact with them, but listen, as a mother, having contact is not raising your kids.
I mean, the fact that she left her children to go be with this clown.
In this world that would, and listen, I believe in God.
Yeah.
But I just have never heard God tell me, leave your children.
Yeah.
No.
Michelle, did God ever
I
tell
don't
you to
get
leave
it.
your children? I'm sorry, I'm tuning into the channel and watching the chat as we all speak. And I'm thinking of this, Michelle, are you hearing this? This is a woman speaking, Michelle. How could you leave your children and just bone out on your children and just be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go be with this sack of shit, David Taylor, and go operate this full-blown cult scam with them.
Right. And, giving up everything, okay, when people say, and it goes in the Bible, people will God may say, I want you to give up everything. There's nowhere in the Bible that God had ever asked, that I know of, I could be wrong,
To give up your kids?
but I don't know that he's asked a woman. I'm just telling you, even if God asked me, I would have to pray back to God and say, I can't give up kids.
Yeah.
That's like, I'll give up my possessions, I'll give up everything, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just human. I'm not giving up my kids.
Yeah.
Like, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And so after I saw her on there, it was so alarming. It was just alarming that she was willing to say, well, if he said it, then I guess it's true. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I know
there's
if I
a lot
had
of
kids,
people,
I would
and I'm
never-
not
I would never-
judgmental.
I would never leave my kids for David. That's for damn sure. If I had kids, you sure as shit I wouldn't be.
Listen. Right. I mean, he doesn't even look like. Don't even make me go off on looks because I don't want to be shaming. But
Yeah.
he's not even believable to me. Like, to me, he's not even believable. I find it such crazy thinking. You know, and then I think, well, is it because I was raised in such a strict environment? You know, well, we had rules and stuff, but
Yeah. And the thing
I
is,
don't know. I don't.
anybody with
I don't
common
get
sense
it.
can sit back and look. And I think we're living in a day of age now where it's everybody wants to go by the law, but can we just step back from and look at common sense for once? You
Right.
know, instead of being like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah,
well, we can't
whatever.
do this because the church,
Right.
it's the church and this and that. How about we just stop because it's the stop with the church bullshit, okay? And how about we just look at this process as a common sense issue? We know this is a destructive organization. That he's doing some fucked up shit here, and nobody's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Hence
Right,
the
no,
name
and
Full
it's
Frontal Exposure, David. Because you're running the scam
right.
like this, dude.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. David is not, and I don't. You know, I'm Baptist, but I'm also open. Like
Yeah.
I don't really believe in one thing. I believe if you believe in God, however you believe in it, and
Yep.
you trust in it,
Yep.
then that's great.
Yeah.
But I do, you know, being Baptist, you know, I was raised with Billy Graham around, and to me, that was the closest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And we never called him an apostle
Yeah.
or a prophet
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
And he was one of the most godly men I've known, but he never asked anyone to leave their children or their families or turn their back on common sense.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's very alarming.
Yeah. And
One other thing, because and I know you probably got other callers. I do want to say one more thing. And this is a little off subject. Well, I mean, it's still in the subject. It's about cults. And I think I've told you I'm close friends with, I really want to mention names, but the cult lady who's
Yeah.
got her life on the line, she's
Yeah.
getting ready to, I hope to God, she gets death penalty for killing her kids. But I'm very close friends with her only child that's still living. And so when people think that this is a joke, this is not a joke. This causes havoc and
Yeah.
can end in the worst possible way.
Yeah.
And now I've got someone that I've become very close with who's watching his mother, you know, getting ready to be tried on the death penalty. As she should. As she should.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really heartbreaking, and I just wish there was a way we could shake these members and say,
I think
no, like, what?
I think this is the only
Everything.
way is the constant. We have to constantly remind them that you guys are in a destructive organization. You really are.
Right.
And we're sitting back here watching
But-
it. And the thought reformation
but
is where it's at.
They're going to need a way out. That's my whole thing is
Yes.
they're going to need a way out because a lot of them have turned their backs on their families, on their children.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it makes me think of Scientology. Not that this is in the same.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is, but
It could be
not
though
the
if you
same.
think
But-
about the
but close.
manipulation and the mind control. It's up there.
Right. But right. And so what happens is, you know, these people turn their back and they have nowhere to go. They've given up everything. They've given their money.
Everything,
They
guys.
went out and got food stamps. They've done everything for this organization. And for you to have given up everything and then you find out it's a scam, that's hard to take. That is hard to take. I would think.
Yep.
For
Let-
me, that would be devastating.
Yep. Let's leave it right at
So,
that. Bella, that's a good point. Let's cut the call right there. Let's leave it at that. I'll go back to live and we'll go into that question. The devastation
good.
of the mental snap, okay?
Gotcha.
So we'll
Gotcha.
go
All
into
right,
that. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
We'll continue on. I'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye-bye.
Right. So think of that mental snap, guys. Think of that mental snap when these people find out that they have been completely manipulated by David. Finding meaning in life, etc. You cling to whatever feels the safest. Yeah, Megan, I'm with you there. No doubt. No doubt. see. All right, if you guys want to call in. Jacqueline Jordan, thanks for being here. Yeah, Jacqueline Jordan, and that's. Let me mix another drink, guys. Give me 2 minutes, okay? All right, Jacqueline Jordan. And no, I drink whiskey, man. I don't drink rum. Love my whiskey. Yeah, I'm enjoying being here with you guys too because this is how, even though some of our opinions might be wrong, our opinions might be a lie, but whiskey always Pole Barn Builder. I always drink whiskey, man. That's my poison, man. Bella, I want to go back. Lindsey Barnes, your way out was more roundabout. I think maybe you had said at one time you were involved in an organization. It's Pole Barn Builder. It's called Rebecca Creek Whiskey. It's bourbon. It's going to be bourbon. Do you want to share your experience a little bit, or are you not ready for that? That's cool. If it's up to you. Not obligated in any way whatsoever. Bloody good stuff. Surprisingly good. Yeah, this stuff's pretty good. It's only $15 for a little bottle, man. I like it. I did tell everybody I got that email earlier. David's tears. Oh my God, I had David's tears. David probably won't call in. Either his lawyers probably told him to shut his mouth and not do anything on social media, which I highly doubt he will listen to. That's cool, Lizzie Barnes. Yeah, for sure. That's totally okay. We get it. I just had somebody reach out to me today, and they're going to start giving me their story in little bits and pieces. Given the fact that they are still somewhat emotionally compromised by David. Yeah, David ain't going to call anyone, man. He's too full of shit. He's too scared. And I'm with Bella, too, like the whole thing of having like a fund for these people and kind of a protection for the channels, I went into this knowing of what the repercussions could possibly be. I really did. I knew if I went into this, there was a possibility that I could maybe face some kind of legal repercussions. But no, Lindsey Barnes, I remember, man. I remember everybody that tells me a story. That's the thing. It's like we're storytellers here, man. We're story keepers. I won't give out the people that come to me unless they specifically say, yeah, you can tell who I am. But it's usually Victory's Voice, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your insights and everything. Thanks for following the channel, man. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on your way out, guys, if you haven't already. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Where was I, guys? Shit. Okay. And here's another thing. Bitter Bad, thank you for that. I just got a text from Bitter Bad. Some of the people that I talk to on this channel have my very personal information. Some people have my phone number. And the reason I give the people my phone numbers here, especially the women, is because most of the people that are coming out of these organizations are women. And it's sometimes very hard. Man, some of the stories I've got, guys. Taxing to say the least. The fact that I've had to hold on to them for this long. I still hold on to these stories that I've been told that I can't give out yet because people are still being affected. These people are still being affected by this organization. So bitter bad bitch just text me. These are her exact words. And if ever there are females that reach out and maybe more comfortable speaking to a woman, I'm always down to listen, and you can give my email as well. And not just women, but just putting it out there. Lower leadership are genuine. It's just the upper. Lindsey Barnes, and somebody brought that up earlier here that it was earlier on in the chat that said basically the upper, everybody in the upper leadership aren't victims. They are complicit actors, man. The guy in Nature Boy I introduced you to is the same situation. Okay, yeah, there was another special they did on Netflix too about this other fucking weirdo, man. It was like he was, man. I forget the name of that other organization. It was like some fucking organization. This guy was like a cult leader. He was taking these people into the woods and shit, doing just like weird shit. It was on Netflix. And everybody was just like transfixed on this guy. For what reason? I don't know. He looked like a fucking goon, really. And, he was just a sick fuck, man. He was just a sick, twisted fuck. And that was the thing about it. He was operating like this little fucking sexual fucking cult, man. It was weird. It's weird. I forget the name of the documentary, but it was really good. Will you guys stop staring at me like that? It really bugs me. Let's see if David's doing anything. Yeah, and that's the thing. You never know. And Megan Fitzgerald, that's the thing that I'm learning here, is not to be judgmental. Upper leaders were once upon a time victims. Why continue the cycle? Yeah, it's a continuous cycle. It's sick, yeah. It's absolutely a continuous cycle. You're 100%, man. Y'all are 100% on it. It's a continuous cycle. It's like they're not breaking the cycle. They're continuing the cycle is what it's doing. And Megan, yeah, you never know what these people are going through, but man, we got to help open their eyes a little bit to this guy, man, because anybody that's in this organization it's not going to come out on the good side. Was it Children of God? No, that wasn't it. That was the kids documentary. It was something different, man. It was something different. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, my iPad is tripping. No, you guys, go do your dog thing, please. Alan Redheads, England. I'm getting loose-legged. I fucking love when you guys come in from England, dude. I really do. I fucking love you guys. You guys are the shit, man, because you guys are no bullshit, man. Fucking love it. Legend Lives, that's what I'm trying to figure out, man. It's like how many people would just be like, hey, you know what? We got help on the outside, David. See, we're the fuck out. David would lose his fucking mind, I think. I think no doubt Joseph won't come on here. That nobody will come on my channel. Guarantee it. I'll fucking take my channel down if somebody comes on my fucking channel, but I highly doubt they will. Dog thing? Yeah. They do their dog thing. I won't even get into the whole, my little girl's on cycle right now, and my boy is, they're, yeah, he would never come out of shutout. He would never come out of shutaway, no doubt. Right, and the cease and desist. Here's the thing about the cease and desist. Okay, but David's still talking about JMMI and shit, That's the weird thing. Is like, okay, which one are you, David? JMMI or KOGGC? What's up with JMMI? You got JMMI all over the side of the trailers. David has shell companies set up for this organization, guys. That's what he's doing. He has organization upon organization. This is kind of how you set up a scam shell company, is you do exactly what David's doing. You bankrupt numbers. You bankrupt the numbers, then you move on to the next under another name. Move the name over to somebody else. And that's exactly what David's doing. He's already bankrupted one number. He's already bankrupted Resurrection Media Ministries International. Okay, now he's got JMMI, Joshua Media Ministries International. I don't think he's going to go live. No, I don't think so. I think he just says that. And David, I told you too. Right, that's what I'm curious about. Is like, David, I could go after fucking one or the other entity, dude. You better be really specific on who you say I'm going after, because I'm going after JMMI really right now. KOGGC, I don't know who that is. So David's an expert in Hebrew now, apparently. I just got a text message from Israel number 1. This message will download years of knowledge and wisdom into your life. Okay, David. David, you're so full of shit, man. So full of shit. What do you guys have questions about? I kind of want to leave this open mic night. It's Friday night. It's kind of happy hour-ish still, depending on where you're at.
Unknown caller.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello.
Hey, hi, this is Shauna.
Oh, hey, Shauna. Hi.
Hi. It's not echoing, is it?
No, I can't hardly hear you, though. Are you on speakerphone?
No, I'll hold it better. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and speak, though. Can you guys hear her okay? They can hear you. Go ahead, Shauna.
Okay. First off, I just want to thank you how you put yourself out there and show your face so that there might be a change. I feel like there has to be a change with how this is on YouTube and you see them in eye or it's just crazy stuff. But
Yeah.
when I was younger, my family would go to 3 different churches, like opposite end, like Episcopal, Pentecostal, and Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
And as a 7-year-old girl, they're telling you, oh, you have to speak in tongues because that's God's gift to you. I mean, you would get in trouble for not speaking tongues, and you're always asking for money. It's a smaller church, nothing like what David has, but the constant. We give our offering for the normal weekly thing, and then they're saying, God wants us to have a roof, so you have to give us more money, and that the plate would go around like 4 or 5 times. You know, it's crazy.
The plate would go around
Luckily,
4 or 5 times?
Yes, they would literally
shit.
go around. We need a roof. We need this or that. And if you don't give, they make you write it on an envelope. And if you don't give what they're asking, they like put you out front of everybody, asking right in the middle of service.
Wow. And this was Baptist and Pentecostal, you said?
Yeah, that was the Pentecostal one.
Okay, I've heard stories about Pentecostals being pretty extreme like that. Now, okay, I have a question, and this is to you also watching. Do you guys think these self-anointed prophets and their beliefs lead to extremism? What do you think, Shauna?
Oh, definitely. If you, I watch all these programs and documentaries on cult. It's just a subject I'm really interested in. But all of them start off like what he's doing, what David's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and the more that they get away with it, they're just going to keep doing it, and it's going to destroy the children that are in it. By the time they grow up, that's what they're going to know. That's what they think God is about, and hopefully
something will stop David, and I'm glad you don't give up. I daily, even on TikTok, you just take time to say your little saying about, you're a piece of shit, but you're putting your face out there to help others feel comfortable to come to you and share their stories. I think it's wonderful.
And
You make a difference.
people are coming
Say.
forward, and I think that's ultimately what this kind of movement needed, is somebody to put their face on it. And why I put my face on it is because I wasn't going to let David win this one with my last channel. There's no way. No way.
Right.
Because this is just wrong what he's
I kind
doing.
of see David more like the Jim Jones type.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like more like that than other ones, and how he talks to the people on stage when he's on the screen back there, just putting them down. I don't understand why he's still on. He still has a church.
Right.
I
And
just can't understand with the drugs, with the swearing, with I don't know.
it's hardcore to sit back here and watch it though too, and it's as the viewer, like what was your first initial reaction? What brought you to David E. Taylor? Let's ask you that.
I just got a YouTube video about his deposition,
Okay.
and I watched that. I watched the whole thing, and then one of your videos popped up,
Okay.
and so it was a live stream, and so I jumped on.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I've probably seen every documentary about cults, every kind.
Okay.
Because I want to know why. And I couldn't believe that all that his deposition was so horrible. So people put it on to laugh at him. But now it's opened the door for people like you who want to make a difference.
Yeah.
That's all I think.
And it seems like it's almost like everybody in some way in this group has been affected by these people, whether it's been indirectly or directly. We had Israel #1 on here a minute ago saying, "Hey, my family gave these sacks of shit their last dime."
Right. They when you try to leave, do they like attack you for that, like the
Yes.
Scientology people do? Or?
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah,
100%, absolutely. I've had reports, and this is coming from survivors of this organization who said they've been actively stalked.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, everybody that's watching, when we say there's very real shit going on here, there's very real shit going on here, okay? It's very bad. And there's very real people being affected by this. Not just David's organization, as Sean is saying here. It's not just David's. There's a lot of organizations like that.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you. And it was and hello to everybody out there.
Yeah, so Shauna,
Thank
hey
you.
everybody, Shauna said hello. Yeah, thank you for calling in today, Shauna, and letting us know.
Yeah.
And thanks for being here with us and sharing your story too, because this just shows how deep rooted the problem is when you're saying you got in trouble for not speaking in tongues when you were a kid. That's some weird shit. Like
Right.
that's what ultimately got me tied to this. Is the first time I heard David speaking in tongues, I was like, what the fuck is this? That was
My brother used to do that to make fun of them. And
Yeah.
my little brother, he was 5, and because my grandmother would have all these people come to the house and they lay their hands on and pray for you. My brother would pretend one arm is longer than the other, and as they're praying, he's slowly making them go together the right way. The whole time he's just cracking up.
Yeah.
But they truly believe that miracle happened.
Yeah. Like the whole one leg is shorter than the other one, and the pastor stretches it out.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
My brother was 5 years old. He thought it was funny.
Yeah.
We were children and we knew better. I mean, we were having to pack our suitcases because God was coming back a certain day.
Wow.
Like, if I'm going to heaven, I don't need a suitcase. But as a 7-year-old, I was scared to death of being taken away.
Yeah. 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 Let's see.
All right, I'll give someone else.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling in today, Shauna. We really do appreciate you being part of the channel. You have a good evening, and thank you for everything, man. I really do appreciate you being here. Have a good night,
Thank you.
Shauna. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that's Shauna, another one of our channel followers. You guys don't be scared to call in. It's cool, man. I'm not here to beat you down. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Shauna. And it just shows, again, how deep-rooted the problem is. This is going, you're talking generations. Generations. Yeah, David, you speaking in tongues is the best shit ever. Dude, that was what hooked my obsession with you, David. I'm not lying. I had to, it took a lot of searching up here, dude. And David, I see mental health doctors, okay? Because I know I have fucked up problems in my head, okay? And I had to do a lot of searching. It took me months to figure out what that initial hook was. Yeah, they go against him. Yeah, Jacqueline Jones, Jordan, I'm with you. The people won't leave this man unless he disappears. They need to take Michelle and David and Joseph out of the picture. Those, Michelle, David, and Joseph. You take those three out of the picture. Yeah, and everybody is, you guys, Israel #1. I've met him personally. Okay, so I have no reason to not believe him. He's military like me. He has no reason to bullshit the group. I've met him personally. I've shared food with him. I broke bread with him, and to me that means a lot. And he's been a big voice and advocate in this group because the story he told me was that he was actually groomed into this shit, man. It's fucking weird. It really is, and he realized that it's not good, man, and that's why he is here with us now. He has a voice. He watched it. JMMI, okay, Shauna Lloyd, here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to figure out. They're jumping between fucking tax ID numbers, man. This is the really weird thing, is they're bankrupting these tax ID numbers, man. But I don't know. I think they lost their tax exempt status because they haven't filed, man. Anyone else notice that the choir doesn't sing in tune and appears to be free? Yeah. Yeah, it's like they gotta. Well, in the video I posted earlier of Steve saying what David calls him, like, Steve, dude, how can you be happy of that? Like, you guys are all afraid of David. Like, he has all these names that he calls you guys, but you guys won't call him fat ass, piece of shit, narcissist, sack of shit. You know, David is the biggest piece of shit out of all of them. I can't believe you guys sit back and let him do that to you. You know, Steve, I have compassion for all of you guys, but David, again, what I don't have compassion for is your scam. Michelle, I don't have compassion for your. And David, get one thing clear here too, okay? I know more than you think I know, okay? Just because I don't mention shit here on the channel, don't think for 1 second I haven't made phone calls to people, found out about a lot of shit that's going on inside your little organization, okay? I promise you that, okay? Just so you know. I haven't put out information for a reason because it's shit I'm holding on to. But I did send some information over to Apostle the Residential Center, St. Louis. Hey, Willie McPeters, I'm getting halfway to halfway. Yeah, I'm getting a little twisty right now. I feel nice right now, dude. For the most part. Megan Fitzgerald, I wonder at what point we will start seeing people like Joseph distancing themselves like Joseph. Will we? Man, that's a good question. Megan Fitzgerald, that's a damn good question. I think David and Michelle will be the last ones to go down. Bella, thank you for being here. And thank you for being a voice in the group. If you guys are moderators, you're moderators for a reason, okay? Nah, man, you guys are my brothers. You guys dude, we're family here, man. That's what this group is kind of turning, and that's what's so fucking rad about it, dude. Yeah, Joseph's been groomed. Yeah, I feel like then we will know it's falling apart. But the thing is somebody brought up a good point earlier. When you have nothing and you know nothing else, the movement will split. Yeah. I'm thinking what's going to happen when when everybody just leaves David. Bitterness bad, bitter bad, yeah. Stockholm Syndrome times 20, yep. Oh man, this is a family group, dude. It's not even friends anymore. It's gone beyond that. I hope he serves time too. Yeah, my channel is being manipulated. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, and I don't know how or why or by who, but what happened was I put, okay, check this out. I put in a channel title that's something about stroking David's ego, and I started getting porn spam. It's still there even after a max exodus. Hey, Avi, what's the number to that cult again, man? Yeah, I know. So somehow my channel's being manipulated, and it's big time. I don't know how or by who, but somebody is manipulating my channel, and they're fucking with it big time. And it's causing. It's like I was staying at 744 subscribers for like a month, man. It was like hovering between 744 and 740, like 750. Fuck, my dog is bothering the shit out of me. God damn it. Anyone speaking out? The money slows to a crawl. David verbally abuses staff income. Staff becomes sick of his BS. Staff start to leave. Jesus Christ, Marilyn. Okay, hang on. You guys are going with me. Come on, let's go, since you're bugging me. Just so you guys know, this is like real life shit that I'm doing right here. This is my life. Okay. Yep. Superpower fight Benny Hinn versus David. Who wins? David's being exposed. Right. David's being exposed also. And the fact that I'm sending him, we're actively filing fraud reports, that lets me know that that we're on the right track. Like we've entered Oz. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right? Or Kenneth Copeland. Oh, it's on. It's on. Don't even give me fucking ideas right now because it's just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, they both win. Worst people ever. Okay, so when my dog has to use the bathroom bitter bad, what she does is she looks at me and then she fucking does little circles, and then she'll look at me and she'll do little circles, and it annoys the shit out of me. That's how I know she has to go to the bathroom, because she annoys me. We usually just see the cup when you go outside. Yeah, I live in the country, guys. This is what I hear at night when I sleep. That's it. That's why I live where I live, is because it's quiet, it's calm, and okay, here come the dogs. Come on, doggos. Here come the dogs. See, there they are. Come on, let's go. Hey, the Blair Witch is scary, man. I hate that movie. I was scared, man. I'm still scared of that fucking movie, because you know why? I hate the fucking woods at night, man. It's a scary thing to be out there in the dark. Here, Bob. Here you go, buddy. Okay. Back to my duties. Okay. Let's see here. Mine was the second like, even like his TikTok. I see Bigfoot, Jeffrey Bell. Yeah, it is. I sleep with all windows open at night, and it's, so her and I do the same thing when we gotta pee, run in circles. And I'm telling you, she's no shit, like a foot from me. She'll do little circles in the floor, and then she'll look at me, and then if I don't take her, she'll do a circle again a couple times, and she'll look at me. She'll do a circle again, look at me. It's like, hey, Daddy, fucking take me outside. I gotta go to the bathroom. Gwen Pigeon, thank you for being here. We're taking call-ins tonight, man. Y'all feel free to call in, man. Let me post the number here in the chat again. The number, if you want to call in, is 314-492-3356. Okay. Let me make a call to one of Abby's ex. I do this for my buddy Abby here, because he came from one of these destructive organizations. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what Semira Balazar has to say. 3-5. Colt Watch, thanks for joining the crew tonight. Appreciate you. You know what you've done. Thank you for all you've done. Okay.
Thank you for calling King Jesus International Ministry. For English, press 1. Gracias por comunicarse con...
This call is being recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
For service hours and the ministry address, press 1. For prayer, press 2. For partners, press 3. For donations, tithes, and offerings, your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line, and the next available agent will be with you shortly.
Bitter bad, yeah.
If you would like to receive an automatic callback, press 1. Or if you would like to leave a voicemail, press pound.
Oh, I don't know if they are open tonight, my friend. I might have to call them back. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try to go as a drunk Scottish lord tonight. You guys don't butcher me on the accent, okay? First time. I was watching some Braveheart today. So be gentle, okay? Marilyn, no, now you're just being fucking annoying. Go on, please. You're not okay.
Thank you for calling King Jesus International Ministry. For English, press 1. Gracias por comunicarse con el Ministerio Internacional del Rey Jesús. Para español, presione 2.
This call is being recorded for quality assurance and training purposes.
For service hours and the ministry address, press 1. For prayer, press 2. For partners, press 3. For donations, tithes, and offerings, press 4. Your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line, and the next available agent will be with you shortly. If you would like to receive an automatic callback, press 1. Or if you would like to leave a voicemail, press...
No.
Thank you for calling Social Media Ministry. This is Lanissa. How may I help you?
Yes, what is your name?
Lanissa?
Lanissa, how are you doing tonight? I would like to call in for a prayer tonight. Hello?
And what's your name, brother?
My name is
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, my name is Sahir.
Okay, hold on 1 second because I can barely hear you.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Sahir, Saheer, Sahir.
H-A-Z-R?
No. S for Sam. A for Apple. H for Hotel. Sahir, Saheer.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sahir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today?
You know, I can't complain.
That is good. How is your
You know,
family
it's-
doing
it's-
today?
They're doing good.
Oh, okay. And how is the
How about yours?
They're doing very well. I have a couple family members that are sick and not doing well, but they are doing okay for the most part.
Good. All right, now you said you were calling for prayer, correct?
Well, yes, I would like to pray for Apostle Taylor because I notice he hasn't been out lately, and I am very praying that he comes out more and that he comes and blesses us with his greatness.
Aw. Well, I tell you what, Now he's been in there for 2 years,
Why,
and that's coming out because the Lord Jesus chose him.
excuse me, ma'am. Why has he been in Shuttleworth for 2 years? Is there a reason for that? That seems like a long time to stay inside.
It is. I mean, think of it. Most people have been shut away because of COVID too.
Right,
You
right,
got to remember that. So
right.
it is a long time. But
For 2 years, I
with
mean,
that being said, he's been shut in church for 2 years. Seeking the presence of God.
yes, but that seems like a long time for Shuttleworth. 2 years.
It is a long time. And I tell you what, it's only the grace of God. Listen, I know for a fact I don't have that grace to do that. I know I sure don't.
Right. Right. And when will the convoy of miracles be happening?
What do you mean where?
Yes, the convoy of miracles. Apostle Taylor has been talking about the convoy of miracles.
Mhm.
And when will that be happening?
I'm confused as to what do you mean where? Now, the video. So you heard him say how he wants to. He's doing this for those that are in disaster.
Right.
Disaster states.
Right.
Like, for example, how the southern part of America, how they had to. Most of the states down there were struck by the hurricanes or some aftermath of it.
Right.
But not only that, but it also, he does for Thanksgiving, he also does that for the combo of miracles for those without, necessities for Thanksgiving and even for Christmas. He does that for the families and for children.
Right. And during the winter storm down in the south in Texas, did Apostle Taylor go help or anything like that with this convoy of miracles? I would like to pray for this convoy of miracles that it happens.
Now hold on. Repeat that because you're breaking up a bit here, buddy.
I would like to pray that the convoy of miracles happens. The trailers with all of the JMMI on the side of it. I would really like to see that happens. I think that a lot of people need help where there are hurricanes, yes?
Mhm.
Okay.
Amen.
We love imperialist
let me ask you
Americans.
this. So, you're breaking up again.
Oh, I must apologize. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
I can barely hear you.
Is
Try that one more time.
is that better?
Yep, much better.
Okay. Well, I would very much like to pray for the convoy of miracles
Now, how
tonight.
did you hear about the convoy of miracles?
Well, I've been watching David Taylor's YouTube streams, and he's been talking a lot about the convoy of miracles. Praise be to Allah. That he is going to go help people where there are many hurricanes and natural disasters, and maybe help some people that don't have any socks, things like that. That those are some things that I have been hearing on the David E. Taylor YouTube channel, and I would like to pray, today that happens. Because I think that it's very important what Apostle Taylor is doing with the convoy of miracles. That's why I called him to pray today, was for the convoy of miracles.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put your prayer request in. Amen.
Okay, that is very good.
Now, is there anything that you would like us to pray over for you or your family or anything like that?
Oh, let me think about that one for just a second. I would like to pray that maybe we hit the lottery jackpot, something like that, because we are very in a tough time right now, and Pastor Taylor says that maybe if we donate to your ministry, we can, maybe that our finances will be multiplied by many. Yes. So maybe we would like to donate also to their ministry and maybe get some prayers, from Apostle to our family.
Okay, Sahir. Well, we'll definitely pray, that God bless you and that He restores you in all these areas. Amen.
Right. Do you guys pray many times per day? How many times a day do you pray?
Well, how many times do you pray a day?
I pray many times, probably like 3 or 4 times today.
No, you said about 3 or 4 times a day?
Yes, yes, that is correct, man.
Well, that's
I wake
awesome.
up when I pray when I wake up. I pray when I eat lunch and breakfast. You know, I like to pray many times.
And, well, you see, that being said, that right there, that's good. You're seeking God for yourself. That's people.
Yes, it is very good to seek God
And
because
so,
many
word
people are
says, and
looking
when
for
2 or
God and
more
many
are
people
gathered in
cannot
my
find
name,
Him.
there I am in the midst. So,
Yes,
I'm sorry?
yes, it said many people are seeking God right now, and it seems like that many people are leading God, people to God the wrong way, and it seems like David Taylor is the stand-up guy to lead people to God the right way. Yes,
Okay.
I'm guessing that
Well, I
Jesus
tell
is
you what.
Apostle's best friend. Yes, that is what the apostle says that him and Jesus are homeboys. Yes.
Excuse me?
I said that Apostle Taylor says on his live stream all the time that he sees Jesus on the daily. Yes, that him and Jesus are homeboys.
Now, I wouldn't word it like that, but listen, you're giving the I
Oh,
heard you.
but the word that Apostle says is that he talks to
So let
Jesus
me
all
ask
the
you
time.
this.
Yes, yes. Please ask him many questions.
What brings you to call in here, sir?
I wanted to pray for the convoy of miracles today.
Okay.
Jesus appeared to
So
me and told
that
me
being
to sow a
said,
seed and that I should sow a seed to this ministry because I have been watching your videos.
right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, you can surely go to the website and do that too. You can go online and do that, if that's really what the Lord Jesus told you.
Oh, okay. Do you guys still take cryptocurrency too?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, okay. How do I donate to cryptocurrency? Because that is my preferred method.
Okay. If you go on the website,
Okay.
everything you need, all the instructions are there for you.
Okay, and will this allow me to talk to Apostle
It'll have
Taylor
a
once I
brief
donate?
instruction that'll tell you how to do that. Okay.
But once I donate to Apostle Taylor, would that allow me to speak to him directly, or is he too busy of a man to speak to me directly? Because I would like to talk to him and just let him know that he's doing such a wonderful job with his ministry, and anything I can do to help him I would be happy to.
Outside here. Let me ask you this. So, have you ever called to a ministry before, or any prayer line other than this one?
No. Just this one, ma'am.
Okay. So, let me ask you this: if you went to the White House, and you donated a certain amount of money, and they
Yes.
gave you a plug,
Right.
would that cause you to meet the president?
If you painted the White House black, would it be called the Black House or the White House?
We're talking about the White House.
Right. But I'm trying to connect the two similarities, right? What you're saying is something about the president, but my similarity is my if you paint the White House black, would it still be called the White House?
Yeah, you just have a black paint on. That's it.
It would still be called the White House. Okay. Okay. And what was your question?
Okay, well,
What was your question?
that's all.
Oh, you had the question for me. I didn't get
That's
to
all
answer
the
it.
questions I have for you. But
Oh.
I tell you what, like I said, you can go on the website, sir. All you got to do is go back to the YouTube videos that you were watching, and everything's right there for you.
Oh, okay. And then in the cryptocurrency wallet, I can go ahead and donate to that, and then I will be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly.
No.
Oh, I will never be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly.
So okay, let me ask you this,
Yes.
because what you have to understand is that it doesn't matter what place you go to, what church, whatever it is.
Right.
Just because you donate to some place,
Right.
it not give you, like a golden ticket.
Oh,
If
so you've seen
God
Willy
leads
Wonka
you
and the
to speak
Chocolate
to
Factory
someone,
then?
then
That is my favorite show,
if
The
God
Golden
leads you to
Ticket.
speak to someone, then
I wish
then
I
that's
got the
that.
golden
But
ticket to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like golden ticket. But no, I do not think that.
exactly, that's
I do
probably the
not.
only golden ticket
I do not think that
that
when
we
I
might be
pay,
able to grab.
I do not think when I pay that I get to speak to Apostle Taylor. But I would like to think if I was going to make some sort of generous donation to Apostle Taylor, that he would let me speak to him. Why can't I talk to David Taylor?
Okay. Well, it maybe. I mean, like I said, it's all based upon if the Lord leads him to do that for you.
Is it so? Is
I
it
mean, he's not
is
just a
it
man
possible
that's
to
just sitting
connect
there
me
waiting on people to call.
to who else did I see on his live stream? A Michelle Brennan. She seems like she knows a lot about the ministry. Is it possible to speak to her?
No, it's not.
That is too bad. Okay, she seemed like she knows a lot about David Taylor. How much would I have to pay
So
to
do you,
speak to
actually.
Apostle Taylor?
You sound like you know a lot too.
Yes. I'm just curious how you put Apostle Taylor on the same platform as the president. How is that possible? Doesn't the president have to go to school and things like this?
Fire. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. But doesn't the president have to go to school and things like that and get a degree to be a president and you compare your apostle to president and that. How does that correct?
Fire. How be it that you just randomly watching on YouTube and that you decide to call in and you want to do all these extravagant things all of a sudden and that you okay. How does that go? How did that start? What made you want to do all this?
Well, I see what the apostle is doing. He's doing such a great job. I would like to donate to his ministry. That is all. You have questions for me. I also have questions too. Is it not okay for me to ask questions?
No, we're having a conversation.
Right. But you ask me questions, and then I can't ask you questions. It's like you ask me questions about certain things, and then when I ask a question, you seem like you get a bit offended when I ask you a simple question about your ministry.
What you're asking, sir, it just sounds a little fishy. You have to understand.
What sounds so fishy about this
Something
man?
just doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. What doesn't sound right?
I'm sorry?
What doesn't sound right?
The questions you're asking just sounds really, really peculiar.
Okay.
If that makes sense, does that make sense to you?
No, not at all. Maybe you can explain it to me a little bit. I suffer from a mental disability.
Say that again.
I have Tourette's syndrome. I have Tourette's syndrome, and sometimes I don't remember things when I say them.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. I can hear you just fine.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, now, where are you calling from, player?
I am calling from the 314 area code in Chesterfield, Missouri.
Okay. Is that where you're from?
Yes. It is such a beautiful city.
No. That's not where you're from.
Yes.
Well, I mean, originally, you have a slight accent. That's why.
Right. I am from the Middle East. Yes. I am originally from the Middle East. I immigrated to America when I was probably about 10 or 12 years old. Yes. I had to come to America to my secret place because over where I was in the Middle East, it was very, very dangerous, and I had to come over to America to a secret place. And then then my family ended up driving 18-wheelers, beep beep. And yes, we moved from Uzbekistan because it is very, very dangerous there. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and we came to America, and my parents drove trucks for a very, very long time. That is why I'm here now. My parents made love in the back of a semi, and one thing led to another, and here I am. Right.
Well, there you go.
So I was born in the back of a truck. Yes.
Well, you said you were born in the back of a truck?
Yes, yes, because my parents couldn't make it to the hospital.
Oh, good grief.
Right. In the back of a semi.
Are you an only child?
What did you say?
Are you an only child?
No, no, I have like three sisters. I am the only boy out of four. Yes.
Oh, wow.
My sisters are all prostitutes.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes, yes. We tried to get them connected to the ministry and it just didn't work. They wanted to continue on.
So, okay. Now, what in the world happened for them to be prostitutes? I mean, they don't just go out wanting to be a prostitute.
I think maybe living on the road was too rough, it was too tough, it was too hard for them, and they just decided to go out and be concubines. And I don't know where they are now. I wish I did because I would guide them to your ministry and maybe you guys could help them.
Well, it's so terrible. I'm sorry.
It is extremely terrible. I am very, very worried about my sisters.
Like, okay, let me ask you this. How do you know they're prostitutes?
Oh, because just every so often we will touch base with them and they just look like they're filthy crack holes, you know? That they look very run down and tired and like streetwalkers. I think that is how we say it where I am from, streetwalkers. It is very, very sad, yes. I do not like to see my sisters do this to themselves because they are very beautiful women. It's just that they would lay off the drugs and, you know, the street walking, they would be just fine. They would probably lead normal, happy lives. But for some reason, they chose to be concubines. I don't like to call them whores. I like to call them concubines.
Okay. Well, we're certainly going to be praying for them then, too.
That would be very great because I think they need a lot of prayers. Many prayers. Well, you have a very nice evening and thank you for taking my call, ma'am. It has been a pleasure speaking with you, and I will be sure to go online and leave you a hefty donation for the Apostle David E. Taylor. Thank you. Okay. Lost it there. All right. Anyways, okay. This just, you guys, yeah. Okay, Marilyn, you're too much for me right now. Look, I love my dog, guys, but she's just being so needy. She says, Daddy, I love you so much. I wonder if I could get through again. I should call through with somebody again. If you guys tell me to, I will. I'll do it again. I'll call through with Frank Richardson. Frank's a madman. Oh man. Oh, you know, the thing is like I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here watching you guys. I'm reading your comments, and I'm trying to. I'm trying to like hold it together, man. Your guys' comments are so funny. Yeah, it's. I lost it there, man. I lost it. Excuse me. Little liquid courage, man. If anybody else wants to call in, I'll give it I'll let the stream run for, I don't know,
We're going on almost 100 minutes, or we're going on almost 2 hours. But if anybody else wants to call in for a little bit, that's cool. I do too. I like improv. I like improv. And I think I should call back as Frank Richardson. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hang on. There we go. That made me laugh. Not really doing anything to these people, man.
Hello, you've reached Michelle Brannon from the Executive Office of Apostle David Taylor. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message after the tone, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Thank you, and God bless you. Take
Stand by, stand by. Okay. Yeah, executive office. Yeah, okay. Fuck, man, I can't. There's nobody else I can really call. Big M. So yeah, David. Funny, man. Anyways, that being said, guys, anybody else want to call in, or you want to call it a night, guys? Going on 10 Central right now. Getting a bit late. Yeah, how do you get to be the CEO of Ooga Booga, Michelle? Really? I mean, what'd you have to do to weasel your way in there? To be part of this organization? Dude, I have so many numbers, Shauna Lloyd. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Thanks for calling the Executive Offices of Apostle Taylor. Minister Shaw speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, this is Frank Richardson. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. I wanted to call in and make a donation tonight. Me and my wife Lisa, we're out truck driving, and we've been on the road for quite a long time. And I would like to go ahead and make a donation tonight.
Okay. Is this your first time calling into Apostle Taylor's Miracle Prayer Line?
No, we've called before.
Okay. Awesome. What is your phone number?
My phone number is going to be 314
Okay.
398
Okay.
0637.
314-398.
Yes, that's my wife's number. I'm calling from my phone, but that's the number you can
Okay.
get a hold of her. That's the best number to reach her on.
314. Oh, okay. Awesome. So 314-398, and what is the rest?
1257.
Okay, 1257.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, 1 second, 1 moment. And
Thank-
what is your name?
My name is Frank Richardson.
Okay, Frank Richardson.
Yes, my wife's name is Lisa. We're truck drivers.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Beep beep.
Wow, that is awesome. Okay.
Yeah, we've been very busy.
You said, wow, absolutely. But you all got a very important job.
Yeah, we've been down in LA because there was a lot of ships that are stuck in the port. So we got to go down there. And yeah, we have been doing a lot of truck driving.
Oh, okay. Okay, and what you say your name again was? Your first and last name?
Frank, capital F-R-A-N-K. Yes, I could spell it myself. Last name Richardson.
Okay, and what's her? Oh, Richardson.
Yes. Would you like me to spell out my last name too?
No, I got it. It's Richardson.
Yeah, that's it. Correct.
Okay.
Kmart sucks.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
One moment, okay?
What do you want me to hold on to?
Okay, thanks. Huh?
What do you want me to hold on to?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay?
Well, I know, but what am I supposed to hold on to? They're gonna hang up. Hello? Hello? Hello, do you usually put people on hold like this? That's very rude. Hello, is Apostle Taylor there? We would like to speak to him. What's up with the trumpet? Is there a trumpet in the band? Hello, ma'am? They're on to me. Can't do it. It is petty, but this is how we stop these scammers. Like, I mean, David, call in, man. Just call in, dude. Call in one time, David, please. Just call in once, man. That's all I ask, David. Call in one time. Oh, yeah. Frank Richardson's super obnoxious. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a little bit of the courage, too. You know, it's... Yeah, Lisa's a fucking stark raving bitch. I can't. I won't be able to call back. You want me to call? I'll try.
Unknown caller.
Here it is. Hello?
Call from Pastor Angel. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, is this Frank? Hi, is this Frank?
Yes, this is Frank.
Hi, Frank. This is Angel.
Hi, Angel. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How are
Angel, you must be an angel sent from God.
Oh, you're so precious.
That's so amazing. Did you get sent to JMMI from God?
Say that one more time.
Did God send you to JMMI since your name is Angel?
I don't know. Sometimes God has a sense of humor.
God has a
What can I
really
do
good
for
sense
you?
of humor sometimes.
He does. So you called in. I was giving you a call back. The line dropped when the young lady was trying to transfer the call. What can I do for
Well,
you?
it sounded like she put me on hold and then she just didn't come back.
Oh, okay. Were you on hold too long?
Yeah, I think I waited for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Oh, that's odd. Okay. It didn't. Maybe something happened with the line. The line. It didn't say that you were on that
Yeah, you
long.
guys must be
Okay.
very busy then for the line to drop like that.
Oh yeah, we have calls coming in all day.
You guys must have
People
millions of
calling.
calls because Apostle Taylor's so busy.
Yeah, well, you just actually shut away with God. And so you have all these people praying on the phone, people getting miracles,
What kind of miracles
What kind
are
of
being
miracles you
happening
need?
today?
all kinds. People
What-
get healed from all kinds of diseases because God is a miracle worker.
Like what kind of
What
miracles?
do you need?
What kind of miracles and diseases? I need a miracle today.
Anything. What kind of miracle do you need?
Well, me and my wife Lisa, we're truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
And the kind of miracle we need today is we want to get more truckloads to carry across America.
Okay. What kind of, you want to get truckloads to carry across America? Okay.
Yes, maybe we could help Apostle Taylor carry his stage.
His stage. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
because he's building a stage. He's building a big stage to go do arena to crusades with.
Right.
When is he going to be doing that?
Oh, when at God's timing. Right now, everything is closed because of COVID, so we're just waiting on God's timing.
Well, when will the church? When will COVID be gone? When will the church be open so we could come and help Apostle Taylor?
We don't know yet. Apostles waiting on God.
Oh, okay. And God gave my wife to me. Her name's Lisa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, she's a slut.
She's a what?
She's a slut. She's a truck driving slut.
Well, you can call the prayer line and say things. I don't know if you really believe in God.
I do. Me and my wife both believe in God.
You should call the prayer line. So if you're calling to do like a prank call, you should do
No,
that.
no, ma'am. This isn't a prank call. I'm being serious.
Okay.
My wife is a truck driver. We both drive truck together.
Okay.
And,
So what
and,
can we
and
pray
I'm not saying she is right now, but in her past life she was. Not anymore because she found God and God turned her life around.
for? Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what can we pray for you guys? What is it we can pray about?
We
wanna
would like
pray
me and my wife Lisa, we would like to pick up more truckloads. We would like you to pray for us. That way we could drive for Apostle Taylor's stage.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am, that's it.
Okay. All right. Hold on one moment.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just kind of going in and out a little bit. I may have to call you back.
Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
yes, I can hear you just fine, ma'am.
Okay, hold on one second.
I don't know why they insist on putting me on hold. Frank shows no mercy. I will suggest Billy and the Clonosaurus until you use it. Dude, because his comments. Yeah, Frank is pretty obnoxious tonight. Dude, you don't want to bring out Samir Al-Balazad. I don't think they'll call back after that one. Okay, now Angel. All right, let's talk about Angel, who Angel is. Angel is Bashir's sister, okay? Nah, I can't do anything like that. I can't, nah. Willie McPeters, I get you. Dude, but that could be... That could be pushing the envelope a little bit. As much as I think that would be fun, yeah, that could be pushing it a little bit, man. I get you, man. I'm with you on that one. I have thoughts like that too, but yeah. They wouldn't get it. They would take that as a threat. No doubt, man. Yeah, dude, I get you, and I'm 100% with you, man. Good joke, 100%, dude. I fucking love jokes, but these people will not take it as a joke, dude. They will take that shit as a for real fucking threat, so we can't do it. Yeah, too many watchers, man. I have to be very careful. I pushed the envelope enough here already as it is. And for me to push something like that, that would be legit pushing the envelope, man. I'm with you there, man. I don't strike down any jokes, dude. That's a fucking badass joke. Good thought, 100%. I wish. Yeah, dude. Can't say it, man. Yep. I would legit probably get my tap. There's no fucking way. Oh, man. Oh, she's a what? Israel #1. Hey, man. Hey. Skeptic Tank. Can you imagine being the attorney defending this piece of shit? I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Yeah, Skeptic Tank, you know what? I wouldn't be able to either. I'm going to subscribe to your channel because that's a badass fucking comment. But yeah, no, I'm totally about like good jokes and shit like that, man. But when it comes to certain things, there's just I know it's real #1. Oh man, I was, you know, and I was like, I like watching your guys' comments, and I like to put that information. No, Willie McPeter, no, dude, don't even apologize, man. Fuck that. Don't apologize, dude. No, this is freedom of speech, dude. It's just we have to be mindful, is all. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing the envelope enough with my channel right now, man. I've already got a cease and desist. For anything else like that, you know, that would even further give the lawyers a reason to send me some bullshit, you know. But nah, man, I'm all about fucking badass jokes. Oh, God. I'm going to keep the live stream going. We're having fun. I'm going to get another liquid courage. Hang on. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's like this is the kind of shit we used to do when we were kids, like make prank calls, but it's like here we are making prank calls now, but it's for a purpose. Like, what the fuck? David, you gave us a purpose to make prank calls, man. You gave me a purpose to make prank calls anyways. I'm happy to prank any fucking destructive religious organization for that matter if anybody gives me a goddamn number. I'll fucking call them. I will. Without thought. Excuse me, guys. What was with the hand, bro? What hand? Like when I was... What hand? I'm confused. Well, the dogs were sitting here. Oh yeah, because I couldn't fucking watch you guys. Like, it's weird. It's like it's you guys. I was reading your comments and I was laughing at your comments because I was trying to process all of them and get them into the.
into the chat, like I seen all the comments come in at one time, and I'm like, fuck, how can I get all these in like one sentence? So that's why I was like, hold on. Yeah, because you guys were making me laugh, and it's like, I like to give you guys what you want to hear, man. And yeah, that's the thing. You guys kept firing off, and that's okay. That's fucking totally rad, man. That's what makes this group so badass. Is, yeah, the bus that couldn't slow down, man. Like, you guys were on fire, man. You guys were on fire. It's amazing. Yep. Beep, beep. You guys, I will do another live stream tomorrow at 2 o'clock, like I said. Okay. I didn't think I would have the time to do a live stream tonight. But I will be doing a live stream tomorrow because I want to get people over in the UK some time to talk. I really do. Because there's people over in the UK and it's 6-7 hours ahead right now. And, they're coming in here in the chat talking. And, I would definitely like to give them the chance to talk. And maybe I'll open up a Zoom tomorrow so people could come in and raise their hands and speak. But again. Yeah, definitely. If you guys can't make it, again, we're not on everybody's time frame and shit, and I get it. I get it. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new here. Hit that like, keep me on the algorithm because there's some manipulation going on with my channel. Yeah, Willie McPeters, and again, man, everybody has lives here, man. I get that, 100%, man. You guys aren't going to be able to join all the time. If you can't, I get it, man. Chris Comp, she's my wife. She's a slut. What's his name? David Doyle? Is that his name? David Doyle? What's his name, Israel number 1? Yeah, Doyle Davidson. Here we go.
Now, how would you like...
This is real shit, guys. Check this out. Is a drunk and his wife is a slut. This is real. My wife's name is Lisa, and she's a slut. God gave her to me.
He gave me a wife. And her name is Lisa.
She's a slut.
Are you ready for this? And Lisa's a slut.
Lisa's a slut. Dude, real shit.
My wife is a slut. How would you like for God to give you a wife that's a slut?
How would you like for God to give you a wife that's a slut?
Lisa is a slut. My wife that God gave me.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I'm loose as fuck right now, and I can't go on anymore. I'm real loose-legged. Bitter Bad, I'll get with you. We'll talk about the script. Let's talk about that one out because that could be a lot of fun. You guys, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. I will do a live stream tomorrow again, guys, okay? At 2 p.m. Central, okay? That way, again, I can give people over in the UK and Europe time to chat if they want to come over, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's getting late. It's 10 o'clock, 11 going Eastern, I wish we were all on the same time frame, man. Y'all stay safe, except you, David E. Taylor. Just, I hope you shit your fucking pants tonight, man. I hope you shit your pants in the middle of the night, like, but you got to be laid on your back. That way when you, it's diarrhea shit and it spreads out all up and up over your back. So, again, you guys, stay safe, man. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for just supporting the channel. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. For tomorrow, the phone number is in the description. Email's in the description. Anybody that wants to get with me, share their story, get with me in the channel. You will not be frowned upon. You will not be considered less of a person here. And if anybody does do that here, you let me know right away, and I'll be sure to square that away. So you guys stay safe. David E. Taylor,